Here we are.
Here we are.
We're beginning.
It is. Do we need to
We're beginning.
say hello?
Hello.
Do we?
I'm Mike Watson.
It's no. You're. Well, are
He's
you
the Reverend
Tubbs?
Dr. Jimmy.
Okay. Yeah, well, Mike Watson and Tubbs and yes, Reverend Dr. Jimmy. And you may remember us from such social media
Classics.
platforms as classics as the Potential to Be Amazing.
Potential to be amazing.
Both the podcast
podcast
and
and the post production.
our YouTube page,
our YouTube page,
our web page,
our web page. Potential to be amazing.
Yes. We are very good friends. We are buddies.
And we're here for a greater purpose today.
Because
As
when
we
you've
start
been friends
2023.
after a while, and it's been a while. It's been 4 years, going on 5.
Are you going to talk for a while now?
Well, no, I'm setting the scene. I'm setting the scene. I'm giving us a context. If you don't give a context, then you really
Get to the point.
nothing makes sense. Okay, so let me set the context. So after you've been friends with somebody for a long time, you get to know them, right?
Yes.
And you get to know things that they are good at and things perhaps that they could also improve. And yet, again, there's that bond of affection that links you together. And you want to help those things that you could be better at, be accomplished.
Yes. So at the start of 2023, we agreed to make Father Jim a man.
I don't know. Did we agree to do that? Did we agree? Somebody had in his mind, that one of us, could.
Well, let me ask you this then.
Yeah.
Just so we can set the precedent.
Yes.
What things do you do that you would consider to be things that a normal man would do? Someone who wasn't a priest. That's what I mean by normal man.
But wait, priests are normal men. They just happen to have a
Let's
different
see.
occupation.
Well, let's see.
Yeah. Okay.
What are some of the things
again,
that you
how
do?
are you
that
defining?
you do?
How are you defining
I'm
a normal
defining.
man?
I have my definition.
Yes.
Which is the one we're using for this video series. And then you probably have your definition. So I just wanted to help establish your definition. Over this series of videos,
Yes.
we will define what a man is. For instance, I have a deer head up here and a
there's a
couple
deer-
of sets of antlers.
Deer
That's from hunting. I consider hunting a
paraphernalia.
sport that men do, not exclusively men. There's plenty of women hunt.
Yes.
But it's something that men do. Something that traditionally men have grown up doing.
Men can
I
do.
grew up doing it.
Yes.
Yes,
Yep.
of course men can do it.
Yes.
But it's considered something by me
Yeah.
that men do.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean if you don't hunt, you're not a man, but it's just one of the things. The deer are wearing, and the antlers are wearing a number of medals from runs. I think men exercise, men run, men do things, these races. There's marathons, half marathon relays, marathon relays.
All kinds of things.
So, what would you say that you do that you consider to be things men do? Normal men.
I cry.
Okay.
It's very manly.
So as you can see, this is a much needed series of videos with Father Jim.
No, there's
And we're coming here from my library.
from your library.
The library's here, and the
No,
animals are here.
but if anybody has gone to the webpage, if anyone's gone to the webpage for the Potential to Be Amazing, you will see that each of us have a bio.
And millions have.
Millions have. You'll see each of us have a bio. The way that Mike, describes himself is the more rugged member of this Potential to Be Amazing partnership. And so,
Like it didn't even have to be said.
just look at him. Just look at him. And
Just
so,
those 2 minutes we've been talking. I
And-
talk about honey, you talk about crying. Okay.
and yet, that sensitivity is the true mark, of a vulnerability that makes, a man a man. And that's something, again, that we've got to get back to.
I'm not sure this is a 1-year project. Maybe a 2-year project.
And so,
Longer.
what we're going to do, because now you've seen us cook together, that's kind of a manly thing. There are chefs. There's a cat scratching. So we have chefs like on the menu, and Ralph Fiennes, and that's a great movie. You got to watch it.
It's terrible.
It's a great movie.
Terrible. We'll do movie reviews.
We will do movie reviews too in the end. So this is going to be trying new things, and again, the reason why people are friends is because they find something that is attractive in the other person that they, perhaps also want to have as a part of their own life. And so, this is where I will learn about things that Mike does well and attempt to do them myself. And we'll see how successful.
We'll see how successful Jimmy.
But again, what makes
and by the end of the year, I'm sure I will try crying. I'm sure there'll be plenty of reasons for me to cry by the end of the year doing this video series.
But it's going to be something to watch. Because there are new things happening every day, and this could be one of them.
Okay, Chatty Cathy, let's get started.
Did you just call me Chatty Cathy?
Yes. So, library. Men read, but men read books that men like. Right? I have a short selection here that I'm going to give to you today to take and start your process to build your bibliography of man books.
Man books?
Man books.
Can books really be described as either masculine or feminine?
So, let's get started.
But I guess he's going to just
continue. It's a relatively new book.
Uh-huh.
It's called Matterhorn.
Yes.
The story of the Vietnam War, written by a Vietnam veteran.
Uh-huh.
There's one for you.
So, Matterhorn. This is a very thick book. Now,
Cormac McCarthy, The Road. Kind of a classic.
Well, I have read this. Yes, I have.
Okay, good. John Sanford is one of my favorite authors.
Yes.
He writes the Prey books. This is the first Prey book, Rules of Prey. It's about a Minnesota detective.
A Minnesota detective,
yes.
Rules of Prey.
Very nice.
A Lucas Davenport novel.
Right.
Okay, all right.
In honor of you
yes.
being a,
yes.
Priest, ostensibly.
Sort of a priest.
I have The Templars, which is a great book about the Templar Society. And all they did.
The Knights Templar before they got accused of...
There's a misunderstanding.
I might have this.
And then the U.S. Armed Forces...
A misunderstanding?
The U.S. Armed Forces Survival Manual.
Oh, that's going to be something.
Which will, towards the end of the first or second year, there will be
sort
of a seer event where we drop Father Jim off.
In the woods? Oh, no, I don't think that would be wise.
We'll give him a compass.
I don't think that would be wise at all.
We'll give him a penknife.
But
we'll see how he does.
But again, my welfare may be on the line, and my personal security could be at stake. So we want to make sure that the loyal listeners of Potential to Be Amazing are watching out for me in all of this. But again,
this is like the training manual.
I trust my buddy. Thank you. I trust my buddy.
So
not
stay
to lead
tuned.
me down a road that would lead to anything harmful happening to me.
We will do some short videos on things like tools and the use thereof.
Like how to use a hammer properly.
A hammer.
I think
wrench.
I think I know how to do that.
Socket wrench. Maybe we'll move into the electric tools.
Could we go? Could we do hacksaw? Could we do
hacksaw? Yeah, we can use a hacksaw.
Oh, you know what? If we did an electric, what do you call it? No, chainsaw. That would be good.
An electric chainsaw?
No.
Let me just say.
Yes, don't use electric chainsaw. Not manly. Why? You always have current going to the electric chainsaw. You don't have to worry about filling up the gas.
A plug-in electric chainsaw is even worse.
No, that's what you want.
There's people who have one with batteries.
What about a solar run chainsaw? Again, it's good for the environment. Yeah. Okay. All kinds of things we're going to start exploring.
Okay, so we begin here.
Yes.
In my library
with a bunch of deer
with
head thingies.
The potential
and
to be a man.
A stack of books. A stack of books. For me.
We are part of the Potential to Be Amazing universe, but this potential to be a man is what we're doing with Father Jim.
But you know what? Sensitivity is the true hallmark of manliness. Never forget that. Never forget that. And whereas one is rugged, one is sensitive. And it's a great combination.
Yeah, you can cry later.
It's the yin and the yang. It's the yin and the yang.
Thank you for joining us. Look for more videos.
Because this is going to be, it might be just another exciting part of the Potential to Be Amazing.
Just to set the standard, you currently have 10 fingers, right?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. There are 10 fingers. Why? Why are we even asking about that? Why are we asking about that?
That's why we're easing into the electric.
If you watch the menu, something happens to fingers. Anyway.
Okay.
It's great.
Stay tuned for this series of videos on making Father Jim a man.
Again, Father Jim already is a man.
The Odyssey.
felt that Jim already is a man. I don't understand what's going on, but you know, hey, I'm willing to let my buddy lead, and so that's what he's doing.
Are you done talking now?
I just filling it out.
Start reading.